Story time about how I was depressed in fourth grade. So technically, it was just like, well, let's go back, like way back in first grade. So like those little kids in um, first grade can't usually open stuff during lunch. That's why they have like a lot of lunch attendance. Yeah. Well, I needed help opening those fruit cups, those little tiny cups of fruit, because like I was little and I didn't like really want to get splashed in the face, you know? And so I raised my hand, and the fourth grade teacher, she actually came in to put her kids in. I don't know why. It wasn't even close to her time yet. But all I remember is like she came over to me because I was raising my hand, even though she wasn't the teacher. And she goes, "Can I help you?" And I go, "Yeah, can you help me open these, please?" I even said, "Please." Yeah. Okay. Um. She goes, "You need to go home and practice how to open these." Girl, I was 7. I don't know if you got your times right and you thought I was a third times wrong and thought I was a third grader, but no, I was 7. And I mean, I could have known how to work those things, but I didn't like the fact that they squirted all over you because it's like, I'm dying. Anyways, so I got yelled at for not knowing how to open that in first grade. And then time comes and I learn the teacher's name. So I'm like, "Mom, I do not know this teacher. I do not. Listen, I do not." So she's like, we're on vacation, and it was just when she had renewed my Animal Jam membership because I was begging for one forever. Like, forever. And because mine had run out and I couldn't afford another one. Then she bought me one, and then um, she had to give me the sad news. No, it wasn't that she wasn't renewing it. It wasn't any of that stuff. It was that I had Mrs. Karen, we're gonna call it. Yeah, just for the sake of it, okay. um, so technically, Mrs. Karen, she was very rude, very rude. All my friends had said I would never want her again, and I've had friends older than me, and I mean that was not much of a help with how I looked at her, but so um, every time I cried in that class when I got that class, she yelled at me for crying because she was yelling at me for like no point. I know, she should have been fired. She almost got fired the year before. They didn't fire her. I'm like, what? Why would they? Why? And I asked my friend why they would fire her the year before. And she responds with, "Oh, she called a kid a bad word." What? She called a kid a curse word. Well, she should have gotten fired. Well, so technically, I was just like, I don't know. And that's technically, um, like, it's not okay that she was still there. And I decided, let's skip to the end of the year. Wait, no. Before we do that, I have a little mini story of her I need to tell you again. Alright. So technically, I was going back and forth on this little carpet we had in the classroom trying to help my friends. And I get yelled at, even though we're supposed to be talking to each other and stuff. Well, I was rolling around on the carpet, but I was doing it to get back and forth from their group to my group. And it wasn't even that much. I did like once. And then I get screamed at for it, taken out into the hall. She made me call my mom because I was crying, and I was only crying because she screamed at me in front of the whole class. Anyways, let's go on to what I was saying earlier. So technically that teacher, we had gone on a vacation to I forget where, on the day before the last day. Yeah. It was a good impression, right? So yeah, I technically, um, came back, and my friends had snitched on me that I went to, this place. And I'm like, well, why'd you do it? And they go, because you can't just, like, leave. And I'm like, come on. Jeez. Like, what? And then I go to the teacher, where she looks pretty mad, but she's like, I get it, you want to spend quality time with your family. I'm not gonna say anything to the office. Another reason she should have gotten in trouble, yeah. Anyways, thankful for that moment. But then I noticed I forgot to do my homework while I was gone. So of course, knowing me, you would have known I started crying. I was a really bad crybaby. Obviously. And she drugged me out into the hall. Notice, this was the last day of school. She screamed in my face, called me a crybaby. You are not allowed to do that as a teacher, even though they may be really annoying. Yeah. That's my story. Plus, I was like saying she hated herself and that she was gonna hurt herself, and it was just a toxic relationship. Okay,